The first time I met Sonny was actually on paper.
Our boys played baseball together.
I got his advertisement in the mail.
We met at a local supply house in Stafford. We just instantly hit it off.
You couldn't ask for a better boss. I never in my life had a boss like Sonny.
You know, he didn't have to give me an opportunity. I knew nothing. He gave me that opportunity.
He was assigned to somebody else. So I just waited patiently and said, one day he's going to be mine. Honestly, that's a true story.
All right, I'm going to tell you my story. I was born in Bogota, Colombia, South America. And I came here when I was 13.
I was so young. I was 3 years old when we came to the States. But I do remember it. We flew in this big plane that we just couldn't even believe that it could get off the ground. He's looked at everything in his life as a great opportunity to come here for the American dream.
He loves this country very much.
Because it's given us so much.
It's great. It's the best place on earth. God bless America. That's the only way I can say it.
Since I met him, his dream was to own his own business.
A guy named Frank Cash started the company in 1972. In 1978, my dad started working for the company. He treated my dad like a son, gave him opportunity, and in 1982 bought it outright. And we've been running it ever since, about 39 years now, family owned with us.
But one of the things I didn't know, how hard it was going to be.
He worked long hours. I hardly saw him in the first years of our marriage.
He wasn't home often. When I came home, he was still out working. You know, I wake up, he was at work already.
I was gone from 6 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night for like 17, 20 years. I worked day and night to learn this business because I saw that it was something that nobody can take away from me.
I can remember maybe a couple of days he's ever missed work, ever, even when he was sick.
I worked every weekend, no vacations. I gave up a lot. I almost lost my marriage over it.
He was doing dispatch, installs, answering the phones, sales.
He go on call, then I go on call, he go on call, I go on call.
There wasn't a hat he didn't wear.
Not uncommon to be called out on Christmas Eve.
I could see the pain in her because I wasn't home. She had to stay home and take care of those 3 boys. Took care of them while I was taking care of the business side. I could have never done this without my wife. My wife is a catalyst. I joined TACA, Texas Air Conditioning Contractors of America.
In TACA, you have an opportunity to network with a lot of other contractors.
Just getting involved and finding out what the issues are so that we can improve our industry as a whole.
It's a very good tool for increasing your business and being a better contractor. Sonny is the same as most of us. He was always very involved. He was always there for the association when we needed an extra hand.
If it wasn't for the air conditioning contractors, there's no way I could have done it.
After being here for 30 days, anybody that's hired on under Sonny realizes that they've come someplace special to work for.
He's a company builder. He's a team builder.
He's always put everybody before himself.
Take your customer, take your employees, and you last.
No matter what the situation is, thinking about it from the other person's perspective.
I put the customer in front of me all the time.
Not scared to go, hey, if it's wrong, let's pull it out and start over.
There's always a competitor out there, somebody out there that you can get it cheaper, but service is what drives the business.
That's what kept me here. That's what I always appreciate about Fresh Air and Sonny.
Their reputation is fantastic. Never ever had a complaint.
Honestly, when I see his vehicle or one of his service vans at another job, we politely excuse ourselves and tell them that they've selected a great company. In fact, I've turned over all of my commercial business to Sonny 3 years ago. That's the type of trust I have in Sonny and his company.
He'll do anything for you, for anyone.
He's always thinking about his employees, his customers.
He's made a world of difference in my life.
When Harvey came, he flooded thousands of homes here in Houston. Carrier called me and said, would you like to help? I didn't say, well, let me think about it. I said, what do you want me to do? They donated the equipment. We went out there and put them in. You should have seen the people's faces. I thank Carrier for that. Carrier gave me the opportunity to help other people.
I think for Sonny and for Cher to be part of the Hall of Fame with Carrier is just monumental for them.
In that warehouse, all you see is Carrier. My groom's cake at my wedding was a Carrier round cake.
He thought it was perfect. It was awesome. He was excited about it.
It means a lot to me to be a Carrier dealer. I have a lot of pride in it.
Sonny's built a very healthy and very respected company.
I think that the legacy will go on through our son, Chandler Roncancio, which is really amazing. I never thought our kids would work for us.
It's his baby. So I just want to keep it going, stay focused. I mean, the foundation's there. Now we just got to keep the process and keep going.
There's not a better person out there.
He's absolutely a role model in our community.
He sweated with the rest of us.
Never given up. He's always worked his ass off.
Because he wants to be the best at what he does, and he is.
I've just had trust in him from the moment I met him.
Sonny's awesome.
Very few people meet Sonny that don't love him.
Family is so important to Sonny and Frankie.
You're coming into a family.
He does. He treats people like family.
You know, he bends over backwards for us. We'll do the same thing for him.
I couldn't imagine finding somebody better than Sonny to work for. He really cares about his people, and that's what's kept me around for 20 years.
He's living his dream, and he's said that to me more than once. He's living his dream.
The American dream is alive. I'm living it. My children are living it. If you put your mind to it, whether you were born here or not born here, you can do anything you want as long as you live here. So if you build a good environment, you treat your people right, I believe everything will come to you.